on it. They're a new one for me. A bit of a foray into the White Peak. Parked at Hartington, been there before, but not done any walking from there. But seen some photos recently of this area I'm going to, so I thought it looked quite dramatic. So I thought, come and give it a look. This should drop me down into, or eventually towards Wolfscote Dale. I'm going to carry on down there through the valley, basically, a couple of miles, and then sort of loop back round on one of the biking trails. I can't quite remember the name of at the minute. Don't think it's Tissington on that particular section, and then back up, double back a little bit on the route I went in on, and then try and come back up on Biggin Dale. Yeah, stepping stones normally over a river, not cow shit. What I don't like about White Peak particularly is a lot of farmland to negotiate. And then this should take me down to, I think, Pike Pool, Beresford Dale. There's various quite dramatic limestone rocks and things. A couple of caves. I don't know how extensive they are, so I've never been this way really. So a bit of a recce. And if it's any good, I can come back again and explore more in depth if need be. Just another one to the repertoire, and say something a bit new, which is always good. Yeah, of course, it's sort of raining on way here. It's supposed to be, I think, quite cloudy all day, but not too bad on the weather. It's just started spitting, so it's like, do I coat up or not? Guarantee as soon as I take bag off and get coat out and faff about, it'll stop again. And limestone is all a bit slippy when it gets wet. More than wood. Yeah, under the canopy now, so sticking the t-shirt for the time being. Just coming out of Mawson Wood tower there. I don't know what that is particularly, whether it's an old sort of Yodie castle kind of thing, or just something made to look like it. Yeah, it's supposed to be various caves and that down here, but again, I don't know how extensive they may be, or even how accessible if it's out like this. I think going alongside the River Dove, or it joins into the River Dove. Again, I'm not really researched this one, I just sort of made it up last night, and it was like an option B for today if I didn't go kinder. Welcome to Beresford Dale, Hartington, Wolfscote Dale. Great, gives you a direction, but not really a direction. I think it's probably left. Yeah, that's a bit of a car park affair up there. we just on the head of Wolfscote Dale, just come out of Beresford Dale and just over that little bit of a plain, and now into here. That seems to be the first cave off to my left. Okay, that opened the opposite way to which I expected there for some reason. Obviously didn't look at the hinge. Wolfscote Dale. Yeah, they're quaint. Cool. Get down again without slipping on my arse would be good. Say limestone is notoriously slippy, and these tread on these scarpers of about seeing the day. I might have to look into a new pair of boots at some point. So far, very much like Muller's Dale to Dovedale or Biggin Dale, a little bit that sort of hike at the moment. Not really much terrain, but it is a valley floor, so I guess a bit more of a river walk than anything. And so far, very, very quiet. And that might change on a sunny bank holiday, but today, not too bad at all. Come to the end of Wolfscote Dale, or the main aspect of it. Alright, quite novel, and then that's going to be the path back. So yeah, so come down Wolfscote Dale. I'm going to carry on down here about another 1.5 miles. Just going to divert onto one of the trails, and then it just make it like a circular sort of loop rather than a there and a back. Then this section I'll be coming back on, and then I'll be going up there, which is Biggin Dale. Now then, it's dinner time. So as good a place as any for lunch. Down back nicely, a bit of rain coming in. Not a bad little lunch stop. Well, actually as well, because at 5 minutes after I got here, rain came in. Well, it's gone again now, so crack on. We just had a Puma, or similar, military helicopter, literally just gone in between the valley here, straight down there. Of course, you then get into a flap, you could hear it coming. It's like, which camera am I going for? Have I got time to get it? Where is it coming? How high is it going to be? What is it? So I managed to just get iPhone out and catch a bit of video as it went down yonder. Oh, a steep muddy bank, what could go wrong? This section I'll be doubling up back to Biggin Dale, so I can either go up there over to it is the Tissington trail round and then back up this way, or can go down that way over to the Tissington trail and down this way. Much of a muchness. All the roads lead to Rome and all that. I'll go up here, I think probably about half a mile. I just got to climb out it, gully, over to the Tissington trail, and then sort of turn right, basically follow the trail, half a mile-ish I think, and then intersect another path what's going to bring me back to the end of that gully. Bit of a blow. Started raining, so just hung about under canopy for 10 minutes, but no sign of it stopping. It's not heavy, it's just wet. You know, like rain is. So it'll soon soak through everything. It's that sort of droplet. So I've got a bit of coat up. It's a bit of a blow because I'm still sort of climbing. I'll level out in a bit so it won't be so bad. But it's very close and clammy. So I can really do without a coat on. But hopefully it's only a short-lived thing. And drop back down to t-shirt. I just gotta go up here a little bit of this path. And there should be a path on my right. Bradbury's Bank is where we're going. So I say, just up here it climbs out, intersects the Tissington trail, which is I think one of the national cycle trails. It goes on for miles, done a certain amount of it. Just come up there, so I say, follow this round and take me back over top and then drop me in the other side of that lump over yonder, and then it's all back up to Hartington. I'm just going to say, and of course it stopped raining, but it hasn't, it's coming harder now. So much as I didn't want my coat on to be going uphill, I'm pleased I put it on. Have a minute under the bridge, under the Tissington trail. Tissington trail now. I just got to follow this down, I think half a mile, bit more, and there should be a path on my right. It's going to drop me back into the gully over yonder. So come down that gully there and up that tree line in that gully up onto here. And so it's just sort of making it a bit of a circuit rather than a there and a back, and it's stopped raining now. Bonus. Just over 5 miles in, 2 hours 15 minutes so far, and near enough at the turnaround. So there should be a footpath off to my right in next, I don't know, a couple hundred metres or so. Here we have an alleged footpath. Farmland again. I hate going over farmland. It was very random. Finding gates and things. I think I'll decoat though while I'm here. It's stopped raining, so I can guarantee as soon as I take coat off, it'll start again, but we'll give it a whiz. Decoated, so hopefully it doesn't rain again for quite a while, preferably about 3 hours when I'm back at car. So I just left Tissington trail, so now on these sort of random footpath across these fields. That's why I don't like these sort of trails, because they're not well trodden. I ain't got a bloody clue where the trail goes. You can see where I've come, because I've like flagged it as I'm walking. I don't know if it's going to drop me down into that gully or whether I've got to head for that gate. Sort of back on the path. Trousers soaking wet at the bottom for the first up to the knee. It rained earlier, but I didn't get wet from that particularly. But walking through Nettle Central on a not exactly well marked trail, I've now sort of got one. It's going to take me down through this gate, and I guess down there, and that dropped me back into the gully I'm aiming for. So I'm back on a proper trail from then. Went the right way round. I think that would have been a nightmare going up. Got this last nettle section, and now to intersect the path, and it's all back to Hartington now. Trail for the rest of the way. To come down that bugger, but outside of them trees. I say all back on now. 5.6 miles to the turnaround, more or less, and now say it's all back that away. Heard abandoned garraways. I've not seen them for a while. Normally I heard of them over Dovedale way, Barber Booth. Just closing that loop. I went up here, so I just closed that loop. I came down this bit, so I'm just duplicating this. The rest of it's all fresh. So I came down there, went up there probably half a mile, bit more, onto Tissington Trail, around, dropped back down into here. So done that, that's a new loop. This is just doubling back the way I came until I get to the next fork, which is 2 cliffs or 2 gullies, whatever, 2 dales. One's Wolfscote Dale, which is the one I came down on, and then the intention is to go out on Biggin Dale. Summer's day now. Total change. I mean, it's been fairly overcast over day. It's a couple of rain showers obviously, but now sun blaring and blue sky. That water pump again. Gypsy Bank Bridge. Done with the duplicate. If I carry straight on, it takes me back onto Wolfscote Dale. I'm going to turn right up there, up to Biggin Dale. Oh, see what this one brings. Get up onto them, that'd be make quite a cool shot with drone. I'll bear that in mind. There'll be a sort of a path going up that way. Imagine if they put a stile here to a cave. You'd imagine the cave will be worth making the diversion to. But so last 2 I've been to, not so much. But I'm here. So, how far does it go in? Not very. Don't really want to take the bag off. It just carries on. Curious. I might just take the bag off and get the torch out and have another look. Biggin Dale. Another cave. Okay. Right. Come on. Oh crap. Yeah. It certainly goes back away. How far away, I don't know. Ooh, water. How deep? That's the end. Or just the corner. Yeah, mud. Cool for school. That's the end of it. Turn the torch out. Certainly can't see a squat. So how far? See if I can pace it out. That's always a bonus when your bag's where you left it. Went in there probably about 90 metres, 80 metres. Cool. I'm going to pace out from this gate how far I went into hillside under that into that cave. So let's have a look. Three, 54, 55, 56. Gate there. That's how far I went inside the hill over yonder. Cool. I'm sat there with a chisel knocking that lot out. Wolfscote Dale, where I've just come from, that's Biggin Dale. That takes you down to Wolfscote Dale, so that's Biggin Dale. That takes you up apparently to Dale Head, and where I want to be is Hartington. It takes me down this bit of a gully. I think it gradually climbs out. I think a bit over a couple of fields, and then onto a bit of a road section back to Hartington, and that closes the loop. Job done. A little way to go yet, mind you. Mile, 2 mile maybe. That's it. Come out to Biggin Dale. Now we're up onto just this little transition over farmland. I think that'll pass MOT somehow. And now along this road section now, about half a mile I think, back to Hartington. An old ROC bunker over yonder, Royal Observer Corps bunker, and it used to monitor for nuclear explosion and that sort of gear back in the day. As always, when I do these walks, I find these things at the end of them when I'm running out of time, so I ain't got time to go and have a look. Got a little way to go, drop into Hartington, and I've got to get back to Chesterfield in about an hour. So I should do it as long as there's no traffic hold up. But of course I ain't got time to go and have a investigate at that, which I wouldn't mind down in a quick path. If there's any access into it, they're normally locked, but you never know, you're looking at raffle. Yeah, so I went in that way basically, so start and finish seat car from here. And there we was back. So what do we have? 10.2 miles, 4 hours 15 minutes.